Do you need some help? It was almost closing time at the fishing spot. A woman was hurriedly getting ready to leave. Things didn't seem to be going well, so I called out to her.
Sorry, that would help. I got lost in the fishing and I forgot about the time.
I smiled at the woman and helped her out. This is how Miyako Kawaii and I met. My name is Kei Hitoyoshi, 30. I work in HR at a big company, Love Koi. I oversee new employees, resignations, and transfers. Hitoyoshi-senpai, are you still working? I finished a long time ago. This is Sho Mikuda, my kohai who just came in 3 months ago. He was pretty capable for a newbie, but he always looked down on people like this. Nice, you're fast. If you're someone handsome like me from a famous university, this is nothing. Stop slacking and finish up. He said whatever he wanted and left before I could say something back. I guess it's fine if he does his job. I sighed internally and finished my work.
That's not good, Hitoyoshi-san.
It was the weekend. I was talking to Miyako about my workplace, and she was frustrated. Fishing was my hobby. I came here almost every weekend. Since that one day, Miyako and I would sit like this and talk.
He came in 3 months ago, right? I'm sure he hasn't been given any difficult work yet.
Yeah, we do different things, so it doesn't make sense to compare our work times.
I bet that guy has no idea how hard HR work is.
It was at a different company, but Miyako also worked in HR. We connected on a lot of work stories.
You're too nice. You gotta teach people. Like that.
You're right, but they say even fools and blunt scissors. He's not terrible to anyone else but me, and if that helps him get through the day.
Is he actually pretty hard-headed? That's kinda cool.
How about you? You said you felt like you didn't fit in at work.
Yeah, it's hard. Human beings have to change how they act and talk depending on where they are. So it becomes hard to tell who the real me is. When people praise me but not the real me, it's hard to be happy.
Miyako smiled weakly. I smiled to try and make her feel better. I only know the Miyako that comes here, but I'm sure every version of you is the real you. You raised your voice for me just now. I think you always do things for other people. So, you don't have to think, this isn't the real me. Just because you have different sides of you for different places, your true self is wonderful.
Thank you.
She smiled in relief and took out her phone.
Will you take a picture with me? I told a friend that I became friends with you and they want to see what you look like.
Yeah, let's take one with the fish you caught. So, we took a picture together on our phone. This face! Is your phone cursed?
I've never photographed well.
Miyako's face on the phone was vastly different from her actual face. She's so soft and cute. Strange.
But you look good, so it's fine. I'll send this to you too. Want to exchange numbers?
We exchanged numbers and Miyako sent me the picture. No matter how many times I looked at it, her face looked interesting. But I thought it was cute and I smiled. A few months later, I was in my office break room sighing a big sigh. I haven't seen Miyako in 2 months. Miyako had gotten busy, so she stopped coming to the fishing hole on weekends. We've been talking over messages, but I was sad I couldn't see her. Oh, but I saw her once a month ago in the city. That day, on my way home from work, I saw Miyako. I was going to say hello. What? My eyes and mouth were wide open. I was enamored. This Miyako was more beautiful than any Miyako I had ever seen. I should have said hello. I regretted not doing so. Let me look at the picture we took. I took out my phone. Hey, are you on a break too? Wait, is this your girlfriend? No, we're not dating. We both like fishing and I think she's great. Huh, you have a crush on this ugly girl. You have unique taste. She doesn't photograph well. She's cute. No way. That doesn't mean anything. Your sense of beauty is so vastly different from mine. I can't. The fish is cuter, isn't it? I never cared no matter what Mikuta had said before. But I was mad that he made fun of Miyako. You don't know anything about her. Can you not say that stuff? She's cute on the outside and she's a really good person. No. This is why you shouldn't be nice to everyone. You're just gonna lead her on. And you've never gotten girls, so you don't know what a good woman looks like, right? I may or may not get girls, but I don't think people who insult people they've never met would get girls either. If doesn't get girls equals doesn't know what a good woman looks like, aren't you the same? Grr, no! I'm better at this job and better looking than you. Mikuta frowned in frustration and I sighed. A few days later, I was looking at some transfer paperwork and I was surprised. What? Miyako? Miyako was going to join Love Koi. She had been busy with transferring. I didn't do interviews, so I had no idea. Soon, it was Miyako's starting date.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Miyako Kawaii. I'm looking forward to working hard with you all. Hitoyoshi-san, I haven't seen you in 2 months since we went fishing.
Oh, you know each other? I asked Hitoyoshi to train you. Teach her well. Fishing? Wait, is this beautiful woman from that picture? So, Kawaii-san, why did you switch jobs? Because it wasn't going well at your last job?
I was doing pretty well after I talked to you. But I wanted to advance my career. I found Love Koi on a recruiting site and applied. I wanted to surprise you, so I didn't say. But I just realized you'd find out because you're in HR.
I was surprised. I think you'll do well. Ask me anything if you need help. I was explaining the work to her when Mikuta interrupted. Kawaii-san, you're so pretty. You're just my type. You should choose me over him. Mikuta-kun, we're at work. Can you do your job and not flirt with the woman in the office? Then you do my job. I'll train Kawaii-san instead.
I heard from Hitoyoshi-san, but you've only been here for 6 months, right? I feel like Hitoyoshi-san would be better suited to train me.
It's fine. I'm better than him. If you say so, why don't you talk to the department leader? I don't think they'll approve. You said all that stuff when you saw the picture. I'm surprised you can act like this now. Oof, so that woman in the picture was... Wait, what are you saying, Hitoshi-san? I didn't say anything when I saw the picture. Kawaii-san, you can't believe what he says. Mikuta was obviously stuttering. Miyako smiled.
I never photograph well, so I don't care what people say about that. But I trust Hitoyoshi-san a lot more than a person who flirts while they're at work. That's all.
What? Mikuta glared at me resentfully and went back to his seat. A few weeks later, Miyako was already comfortable with everyone in HR.
What? That happened?
Yeah, I mean, we did talk about that person when they weren't there, but...
When they come at me like that, I want to tell them that that is why we feel this way.
I see.
Also, there are some rumors.
Oh, I heard that too. I don't think it means anything.
If it's true, that's scary.
A month later, Miyako was starting to work independently. Mikuta started talking to her again. Mikuta's request to train Miyako was of course denied. I was always by her side at work. Kawaii-san, is there anything you need help with? I'll teach you.
No, there's nothing I want to ask you.
Don't say that! Hey Mikuta, what are you doing? You're slacking. Sir! Did you finish the paperwork I asked for? It's for the transfer happening in 3 months. Don't bother other people when you're not even finished with your own work. Sorry. That stupid guy. He doesn't say anything to Hitoyoshi. I need to make him suffer somehow. Oh, this! Mikuta clapped his hands together as if he thought of something. Hitoyoshi-senpai told that employee about the transfer before it was announced. A week later, Mikuta was in a meeting with the department leader. You asked me to do that paperwork, right? He leaked that information. I asked you to do the paperwork. Why does he know that information? There was something I didn't know, so I asked him. He was really looking at the employee information, so I thought it was weird. I don't know, but isn't this enough to fire him? Leaking HR information causes trouble, so normally, you would be punished for it. Love Koi was no different. You would be fired. Yes, if it's true, he would be fired for it. It would be difficult to keep him here in HR. Mikuta smiled at the leader's reaction. Let's do an investigation. Investigation? Of course. To avoid unnecessary punishment, we have to investigate. I don't think we need to do that. Even if you ask him, he won't admit it. We should just fire him. I see. If he just admitted it, I was going to give him a warning. The department leader sighed. He invited people into the meeting room.
It's exactly like I said.
I didn't think you'd actually try to get me kicked out. Why are you two here? Kawai-san told me that you were planning something bad, so I should be careful. The rumor that Kawai-san had heard was that Mikuta was planning on getting me kicked out of HR. After hearing that, I talked to the department leader. He also thought you'd been acting suspiciously, so we got together to try and see what you were planning. Planning? I didn't do anything! Leaking the info! Yeah, if the information was leaked, you would notice that the employee on the paperwork doesn't exist. What? The paperwork that the leader gave to Mikuta was fake. After I told the department leader, it was reported to the CEO, and the department leader gave Mikuta fake paperwork. So I couldn't have leaked any info, because that employee doesn't exist. Oof! Mikuta must have known the risks of leaking company information. He tried to trap me without leaking any real info, but there was no way this messy plan would have worked. Mikuta looked down shamefully. Kawai-san spoke up.
Jeez, just because you're jealous of Hitoyoshi-san, this is dumb and cruel.
What? Jealous?
You are, right? I heard from the other women. You came at them when they were talking about you and Hitoyoshi-san.
From what Kawai-san heard, they were talking about who they would marry in the HR department. I was a popular pick because I was nice and reliable. Mikuta was all about looks and his personality sucked, was what they were saying.
You overheard that and started arguing with them. I'm hotter and smarter than that nice guy, right? Everyone was so taken aback. The women hated you even more after that. All the stuff you've been saying to Hitoyoshi-san has been revenge for that, right?
I had no idea about office rumors, but judging from Mikuta's reaction, she was right. If you wanted their approval, I'm sure there were better ways. If you just did your work honestly with no motive, I'm sure. That's why you're so annoying. I'm higher in education and looks, but people adore you. And you get a beautiful woman like Kawai-san. It's not fair. In my periphery, I saw a figure standing up. Her long hair swayed as she approached Mikuta.
You think you can say what you want and we'll listen, you piece of crap?
Yikes!
Who the hell would like someone like you, huh? No ambition, no heart, always complaining. Ugh, you're the worst.
Kawai-san? Mikuta was in shock, as he should be. I was also in shock.
What the hell are you doing?
Her shouts echoed through the city. There was a frightened woman and a man on his knees. And Kawai-san yelling at the man.
Don't do stupid stuff like robbing people.
Yikes! I'm sorry! Kawai-san had saved a woman from getting her bag stolen.
Are you hurt?
No.
The woman was bright red. Her eyes were filled with hearts. As they should be. I had also fallen for her. Kawai-san was able to get incredibly angry for other people. It was beautiful.
I'm here because of Hitoyoshi-san. He didn't seem to mind, but I always thought you were a useless kohai. So I came over here to see for myself. And you're even more of a piece of crap than I thought. Oh, I'm glad I came. Also, you're no match for Hitoyoshi-san. Do you know how hard it is to care for people and take care of them? Yeah, you don't know. That's why you can do this kind of stuff. If you're gonna keep messing around, want me to train you? Huh?
Kawaii-san was so angry for me. I felt moved. But I had to stop her before she hit him. I got between them. Calm down.
Huh? Oh, how could I act this way in front of him?
Hitoyo-senpai, I apologize. Please calm her down. You apologized. I won't forgive you though. Huh? You wanted me to transfer, right? So, you were ready to take over my work, right? Even fools and blunt scissors. It's fine. Kawaii-san and I will sharpen you up. Yikes! Whoa, go easy on him. That's how our meeting came to an end. After that, there was no leaking of information, but Mikuta was punished for what he did. Mikuta was learning my work, but... Yikes! Why is there so much to do? You graduated from a famous university, right? You can do this no problem, right? The department leader hadn't been giving him so much work. It was too much for him. I'll help out if you can't finish. I won't let you work overtime alone. Really?
But that's only if you don't slack and do your job. If you try to push any work on Hitoyoshi-san. Got it?
Yes, ma'am! Miyako and I have been playing good cop, bad cop to train Mikuta. Our goal was to sharpen him up into the sharpest pair of scissors. That weekend, Kawaii-san and I were fishing for the first time in a while. I thought she would be tired from switching jobs, so I hadn't asked her to come. I was really happy about what you said that day in the meeting. I love that you do things for me, that you're vulgar but passionate. All of it. Miyako Kawaii, will you go out with me?
I like you for accepting me for who I am. I'd love to.
Life never goes exactly how you plan it, but that's no reason to cheat. The best route to take is the responsible, honest one. Look at the person you love walking beside you. That's how I vow to live my life. Mom, why did you suddenly call? I'm Renji Kurusu, 25 years old, working for a large company in Tokyo. I joined the company I wanted to work for as a new graduate, and now I'm in my third year as a full-time employee, spending busy but fulfilling days.
Sorry, but there's something I want to talk to you about regarding Mikoto. Actually...
I see. Mikoto still hasn't gotten a job offer yet. Mikoto is my younger sister, 3 years younger than me, a fourth-year university student. Even though we're siblings, our personalities are completely different.
Yes, your dad's been introducing her to jobs, but she doesn't seem very motivated.
Well, it's common for people to feel anxious before entering society.
That's true, but she's withdrawn because of it. Oh, we can't do anything about it now. Could you try talking to her? You've always been close and you're closer in age to her.
I've realized that I haven't had a good heart-to-heart conversation with Mikoto for a while. This is a time when family support is most needed. Okay, I'll talk to her and try to convince her. Please say hi to Dad for me. It's Sunday, and I'm having lunch with Mikoto, almost a year after our last meal together. Mikoto looks irritated as she sips her drink through a straw.
Long time no see, Oni-chan.
Yeah, it's been a while. Sorry I haven't come back to the house. By the way, Mikoto, I got the gist of it from Mom. Mikoto bites her lip and looks down, staying silent for a while. She's usually shy, but I've never seen her this upset before. Hey Mikoto, I understand how you feel about being anxious about entering society, but it's something everyone has to face, whether they like it or not. I've looked over the job openings Dad introduced, and they're not bad. If there's anything you need, I can help you out. For now, I'll list some jobs that might suit you. As an older brother, I want to push Mikoto forward, but it seems my efforts missed a mark. Startled by the cold sensation, I look up and see Mikoto holding a glass filled with water, tears in her eyes. Mikoto? What's wrong?
I know that!
Even if I realize I've made a mistake now, it's too late. My words probably pushed Mikoto even further into despair. After that, I couldn't even chase after Mikoto, who silently left. Since then, Mikoto and I have kept in touch, but I haven't been able to have any meaningful conversation with her. I still don't understand why Mikoto was so angry. As her older brother and as a working adult, what should I have done?
Hey, Renji!
I look up and see Aris Kisaki, my colleague, standing in front of me. She's a quarter Canadian, a former cabaret girl turned fashion magazine model. One of the most unique backgrounds in her company. Alice.
You don't seem lively lately. I can't just leave you like this when you look so troubled.
Sorry. But you know, Alice, you might be the best person to talk to about this kind of thing. Well, my sister's become reclusive.
If you don't mind me asking, can you tell me the details?
I nervously tell Alice everything that's been going on.
Well, I see. Renji, you've been pushing your sister too hard.
I knew it, but I didn't know what to say.
I think I understand most of it. How about I meet with her and talk? Of course, only if she's okay with it. I think I can understand her feelings better than you, Renji.
On my day off after Alice's suggestion, I set up a meeting between Alice and Mikoto. Given the previous situation, I thought it would be better if I wasn't there, so I left it to Alice.
You must be Mikoto. Hello, I'm Alice Kisaki. Huh? What's wrong? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't expect to meet my brother's colleague. I'm glad you know someone like me. Come, sit down. Yes?
Mikoto hesitates, but slowly sits down at Alice's invitation. Her face remains stiff, and her movements awkward.
Don't be so stiff. Renji's told me about most of the situation. But from what he said, I couldn't really figure out what you wanted. You might think it's strange since it's our first meeting, but let's talk as much as time allows. If you want to ask me anything, feel free. I'll answer honestly, no matter what. First, we should get to know each other, and becoming friends is the most important thing, right?
Alice is known for her ability to close the emotional distance with others, and it seems she's doing just that with Mikoto, who's usually distant from family.
Did you go into the nightlife industry right after high school, Alice? Yeah, I couldn't rely on my parents anymore. I ran away from home and I was really naive. You've really succeeded in the nightlife and the magazine industry, haven't you? Yeah, it's true I worked hard, but I also got a lot of help from others, and most importantly, I was lucky. Wow, Alice, you're so cool! I'm still just a kid rebelling halfway.
Mikoto's voice grows softer, disappearing into the dimly lit room.
The definition of being an adult is tough, but being a good kid trying to meet everyone's expectations, that's not what being an adult is. You know what's more important? Being able to say what you want and think clearly, like a child. That's something much more valuable in my opinion.
Mikoto freezes at these words, and it seems like she's come to a decision as she looks at Alice.
Alice? There's something I want you to see.
Mikoto takes out her phone and opens a popular video app. Alice, surprised, stares at Mikoto's phone, which is playing an anime song sung by an anonymous vocalist.
What a beautiful don't know much about music, but I really like it. And look at the view count. Could this be? Yes, it's me. My name is Mikoto. I know it's pretty basic. That's not true. I think it's great. You can feel that this is where you belong.
Mikoto slowly begins to speak, encouraged by Alice's positive response.
I don't know what I want to do. Around me, it seems like everyone is getting jobs at companies like it's the obvious thing to do.
Students going through job hunting end up spending so much time reflecting on themselves, doing things like self-analysis and self-promotion. During that process, many get lost in the maze of trying to figure out what they're good at or what they want to do. There are times when it feels like there's no answer.
But for me, I hesitate to get a job at a company my parents expect or choose stability. Because I want to do music. I want to be a singer and deliver my thoughts to more people through my songs. I'm not good at talking to people because of my personality. I'm also not good at putting my thoughts into words.
Alice didn't miss the way Mikoto clenched her hands tightly.
But I've always been able to write lyrics and sing. It's strange, isn't it? I can't even talk properly to the person right in front of me. No, it's not strange at all. You're looking great now, Mikoto. You're so different from when you first came here. Mikoto, I think you should tell your family about this. But we're from an elite family, and most of the people around us have very rigid values and ways of thinking. Dad, even though he paid high tuition fees, was disappointed that I couldn't go to a good university, even if he never said it out loud. Mom believes that the greatest happiness is getting into a top-tier company and marrying an excellent person.
The overwhelming expectations from my parents must have become a burden to Mikoto.
But you've never talked to them, have you? You can't understand someone else's thoughts if you don't face them honestly. Face them honestly? You know, I wasn't able to be there when my mom passed away. What? After confronting my parents and leaving the house, I made quite a bit of money working in the night industry and as a model. Even then, I couldn't shake the fear of the future. So I spent my savings and studied programming seriously for a year. Then I joined my current company. I thought I'd brag to my annoying parents, like, look at me, I did it! When I went home and told them, my dad broke down in tears. Mom's illness suddenly worsened, and she passed away just before I could go back. So I couldn't tell her. I heard that she had always been concerned about me. I really regret it. I don't want Mikoto to have the same regrets I do. She needs to face her family. And if they don't accept it, I'll drink with her to cheer her up. I understand. I'll try talking to my parents properly. Yeah. And you should talk to your brother, too. He's been worried about you. Yes. Thank you, Alice.
I see. So that's what Mikoto is going through. The week after, I was hearing about Mikoto from Alice.
Well, it's better to hear the details from Mikoto herself, but all I can tell you is this much.
She's confused, doesn't know what to do, and is feeling pressured by everyone around her. I never thought about that.
Well, Renji, when you were deciding your career path, you didn't have much trouble, right? Mikoto said it, you know. She said her brother is an elite.
That's... well, yes. I naturally ended up on a path similar to my parents' expectations.
Yeah? You just happened to fit it. But Mikoto's not like that.
I see. But still, I rushed ahead thinking I knew what was best for her. I feel pathetic.
But an elite, huh? I'd love to show Mikoto how much you've been worrying and looking so down about her.
Don't tease me.
It's okay. If you talk to her properly, you'll be able to understand each other. After all, you two are similar.
Me and Mikoto? No one's ever told me that before.
You're similar. You both tend to decide what the other person is thinking without even talking. And you're both so kind.
Ugh.
Talk to her. Listen to her, okay? You've got this, big brother.
Alice's encouraging voice pushed me forward. I decided that this time, I would talk to Mikoto from the heart. A few days later, it was a beautiful afternoon. The sound of the breeze rustling through the trees was calming. I haven't been here since I was a kid. It's a place I used to visit with my parents when I was young. It's just nature, but back then, it felt so much bigger. Now, it looks smaller than I remember. As I walked, savoring the nostalgia, I heard a beautiful singing voice carried by the wind. I approached, hearing the voice, and found Mikoto singing, looking so at ease. Mikoto.
Huh? Oh, big brother. What are you doing here? I was supposed to meet with Alice.
Sorry. I asked Alice to call you out. I just really wanted to talk to you.
Huh?
Mikoto, that song you sang earlier was amazing. Listening to it here, I remembered. Back when the world seemed endless, we used to laugh here together. Mikoto, you're really good! Sing it again!
Sure! Under the big chestnut tree.
Mikoto loved singing when she was little. I loved listening to her. Her cheerful voice like a bell would make her parents laugh. Mikoto would smile happily at the sound. Mikoto, I'm sorry about the other day. I just wanted to help you, and I got so anxious. I know that doesn't excuse it, but I realized I wasn't really facing you. I'm sorry for jumping to conclusions.
Oni-chan.
So please, tell me, what are you thinking? What's been troubling you? Let this dumb older brother hear it, Mikoto. Then the soft breeze gently brushed her cheek, and her silky hair swayed. Finally, she looked me in the eye.
I want to do music. Singing has always been my reason to live.
Okay.
Well, I started making songs and posting them online. I first shared my music with others in middle school. Oh, I also did covers of popular anime songs and band songs.
I see. Mikoto desperately confessed to feelings she had been hiding from her family. And I was just listening to her.
I just couldn't say it. Dad and Mom expected so much from me academically. By the time I was in high school, it was almost decided that Big Brother would go to a prestigious university. And they were so happy. I thought they wanted me to be like that too. I just assumed it and I was scared, so I ran away. I'm sorry.
I was ahead of them, and there was so much pressure from my parents' expectations. Shy, kind Mikoto had been silently struggling all this time. How many years has it been since I last heard Mikoto sing, honey?
Dad! Mom! Why are you... Mikoto, I'm sorry. I thought I was watching you, but I wasn't truly seeing you. I must have been pushing you too hard. I'm sorry I didn't realize that sooner.
Yeah, I think I've been saying things that pushed Mikoto too.
Dad, Mom, I'm sorry for worrying you. I know you've tried so hard to help me with all the connections you've made for me. And I know I've been ignoring those feelings of yours.
At Mikoto's words, my parents exchanged glances, their faces showing a brief moment of confusion before they smiled. That's alright. It's only natural for parents to act on behalf of their children.
That's right. No matter how old you are, you'll always be our precious child. I know we might have been too strict with you regarding academics, but that was only because we wanted to expand your options. When you find what you really want to do or that company you want to work for, we didn't want you to give up just because of our expectations. So, if you found what you truly want to do, we'll support you with all our strength.
That's right. Which parents wouldn't support their daughter's dreams? But I guess we didn't speak up because we put too much pressure on you, Mikoto. Sorry, Mikoto.
Dad? Mom?
By the way, Mikoto, we're a bit behind the times with the internet.
Would you show us your singing? Yeah, of course!
Whoa, Mikoto. I didn't know you could sing so well. You could be a professional soon.
This is that popular anime theme song, right? I think Mr. Tanaka's son next door really liked it. I'm surprised you two are so interested in this. I was the one who was making assumptions about my family. I'm sorry.
Because we're family, it's easy to think we understand each other. But that can lead to misunderstandings and assumptions. It's because we want the other to be happy.
Mikoto, we loved hearing you sing when you were little.
Oh, I was your biggest fan. Your fan number one is me. Wait, Dad, I'm number one, not you. What? Renji, this is the moment for Dad to shine. Nah, this time, I won't give in. Mikoto was my idol for always singing in my place when I was tone deaf.
It's gotta be me who's number one since I've been singing with Mikoto since she was in the womb.
That's not fair.
I'm so happy for you, Mikoto-chan.
Alice smiles as she watches her family from afar. It's because of her that I got the courage to face Mikoto.
Aw, how nice.
Alice's gentle voice fades away, carried by the soft breeze. Alice!
Huh? Oh, you caught me.
Alice, thank you so much. Because of you, we were able to talk with Mikoto.
Oh no, I just made the opportunity. It's Mikoto-chan who did all the hard work.
And you too, Renji. She smiles warmly. My heart warms with her kindness.
Alice! Mikoto-chan!
Mikoto runs over and hugs Alice with a smile. It's Alice who made Mikoto so happy.
You're the one who helped Mikoto so much. Thank you so much. No, I didn't do anything.
Because of you, our family was able to come together. We truly appreciate it. Then, my mom looked at Alice and smiled gently, as if thinking of something.
Thank you, Alice-chan.
Alice, who couldn't tell her mother before she passed away, must have felt something now.
I don't know.
Seeing Alice's almost tearful smile, I feel happy, knowing that it means something good for her. Later, Mikoto decided to seriously pursue music. Our family, learning the importance of communication, now makes sure to express their thoughts to each other.
By the way, I'm going to have a live performance soon. Mom, Dad, will you come?
Her friends who had already received job offers are supporting her, and Mikoto now shines with life. Mikoto's live performance was so full of energy. I still can't believe my little sister is the one in the center of it all. 2 years have passed since then. Mikoto, who was already quite popular, quickly signed with a major agency. She started her path as a star, and after her first anniversary live performance, I am drinking with Alice.
Mikoto shined like a star while singing. She's so different from the first time I met her. Well, she's still a little shy when we meet in person, and that's also cute about her. It's amazing how she can sing so confidently in front of such a large crowd.
Alice, once again, thank you so much. Without you, I wouldn't have this relationship with Mikoto now. Our family would have kept drifting apart, and Mikoto might not have become a singer. So, thank you. Even with the people closest to us, we don't truly know them as well as we think. We always end up focusing on ourselves, and that prevents us from building real connections. Alice, I like you, so I want to... From today, I want to tell the people I love how I feel.